Hey everyone, I'm Santana from curlygirlbeauty.org and you're watching Curly Girl Beauty here on YouTube, where I keep videos short, sweet, simple, and to the point. Now, this is a tutorial. It's a how-to video on how to apply and mix the Lush Colour Supplement. I've been getting a lot of questions on the blog and on Twitter about how you mix it together. It's kind of a little bit confusion. I know there's also other videos here on YouTube which will really help. I know Dulce Candy 87, she does a great video and shows you how to mix it up and how to apply the color supplement, and so thus I wanted to do mine as well. I am wearing it right now. This is my finished face. I have a bright red lip, as you can see, and yes, so hopefully you guys could see it well and you guys like it. Yes, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. I really do enjoy this color supplement. It's basically your own custom tinted moisturizer, which is so great because you can make it light or dark as well. And in the how-to video I show you how, or I can tell you really, on how you can make your color supplement a little darker and a little lighter. So I hope you guys find this helpful. I will be posting this on Curly. I'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy the video. Bye. Okay, so before we start off with mixing the color supplement in with your moisturizer, you want to start off with using a primer, because we all know primer will really help your makeup, any kind of makeup, stay on a lot longer. I'm going to be using Mark's Prime for Perfection primer, and this is about $10. And you don't really need a lot of primer at all. You just need enough to, you know, cover your face. You don't want a thick layer or a heavy layer. You just want a nice thin layer to help your makeup stay on long. So you're just going to put that all over, just like that. After you're done putting on your primer, you want to go ahead and use the concealer. If you do use a concealer, one of the great things about the Lush supplement is that it can double as a concealer, and you don't mix that with moisturizer, or you can even wear it by itself without mixing it and just wear it, you know, the foundation that way. I'm going to be using my little Mark concealer brush, and I'm just going to dip a little bit in here, just like this. I am in shade light pink, and I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush like that, and I'm just going to go in my eye area right here and kind of just blend that in. And even if I don't fully blend it in well, it's okay, because it'll be blended in, you know, when I do the full makeup. And even if you choose to kind of pat it and rub it in like that. And I just choose to use a little brush because it's a jar and it's easier to take the product out. And then of course you want to conceal, you know, any areas. I usually do like my chin area. Just rub it in like that. And I do it on my cheeks over here a little bit. So we're just going to put a little bit. I don't use concealer often, so I don't think I need it often as some other people. And after you conceal all the areas that you want, you can either do conceal before or after. I usually kind of do it after. Sometimes I do before. It's up to you. Then you're ready to go ahead and mix it. So stay tuned. Okay, so with the color supplement, it's all about mixing, and it turns into a tinted moisturizer when you mix it with your moisturizer. You can wear this alone, meaning you can put it on without mixing it, and it's fine. It really is up to you. But what I really like is that you can kind of custom make your own tinted moisturizer, and I say that because when you use it with your moisturizer like so, you can kind of determine how light you want it and how dark you want it, which is great. So which would mean you would add more supplement or you would add more moisture, but you're really only adding more color supplement than you are moisturizer. Now the moisturizer I'm going to be using is my Solutions Complete Balance Facial Moisturizer. It's by Avon. I really don't think they even sell this one anymore, but it's a day cream and it has SPF in it, which is great. I would suggest, I should say, that you use a white colored moisturizer. I just think it blends better with the supplement because I mean, I think they all come in either clear or white anyway, but I'm just saying you don't want like a colored moisturizer to kind of counteract the color of your supplement. So now, because the supplement comes in a jar, you can scoop it out with either like a clean end of a brush, which I've used, or even like a little wooden spatula. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to use this little wooden spatula thing that I had gotten from Lush when I bought my Lush products. So you can either mix this on your hand, or if you have, I know some people use like a blank CD to mix it, you know, with their foundations. It really is up to you. So we're going to go ahead and get some of our moisturizer. Now, I'm not going to use a lot of my moisturizer. I'm going to probably get like this much, I think, just to start off. I usually start small because I don't want to put too much moisturizer and too much color supplement, and then it doesn't like mix very well. So here we go. I'm going to mix it on my hand. And another thing about this is that you have to be careful of how much you're scooping out, because when you mix it in with your moisturizer, it turns out to kind of be quite a lot. So now I'm going to go ahead and go into my color supplement. Now I'm going to scoop out an amount here. Have it on my hand here. And then of course you want to go ahead and mix it together, you can see. And while you're doing this, you can kind of differentiate whether it's light enough for you or dark enough for you. It really all depends. The color supplement does kind of dry a little quick, not like super fast, but you don't want it sitting out forever either. And it also turns into kind of like a thicker consistency, as you can see here. So after you have that all mixed up, you can go ahead and choose whichever brush you're going to use. I personally use my Sigma F80 brush, and I don't dip my brushes in my foundations often, but I am going to do it this time. Or you can also take a foundation brush, and I'll do it here and kind of put a little bit on your face here and then rub it in. So either way works for you. I'm just gonna pat it in. I'm sorry, it's so dirty. Pat it in just a little bit and dot it on my face, and then I'll go ahead and rub in. And I know when you're first looking, it looks really white. It looks very light, but that's the power of blending, people. Blending. You really just want to blend it in. The more you blend, the more, trust me, it blends into your skin beautifully. Beautifully. I swear, sometimes I can't speak. It's so crazy. And of course, I'm patting it in my color again. And I'm kind of tapping it and blending. And this feels so light, by the way, on your skin. Now the coverage for this, I've been getting a lot of questions about the coverage of the color supplement. It's a light coverage. I think you could probably build it if you chose to, but like I said, this is more of like a tinted moisturizer type thing. So with tinted moisturizers, there's sheer light coverage. So you have to expect that when you're getting this. And another I can't spell or speak. Another trick that I learned also is that sometimes I think that the color I have is a little too light for my skin tone, and I'm really considering getting another color to kind of mix with this as well. And by the way, you want to just make sure it blends into your neck and everything. It's really important. But if you want your color supplement to be darker, then you can take another one of your foundations and just take a smidge of that and add it in with your color supplement, and it blends well. I know I've mixed it with my Maybelline Dream Smooth Mousse foundation. I just added a smidge of that in with the color supplement, and it really worked really well, and it really added a different shade. And again, just really make sure you're blending this. I know you keep seeing me using my brush on my face, but the important thing with the color supplement is blending, because that's the only way you're going to get that flawless look of coverage on your face. Hopefully you guys can see the difference, because I'm looking in the mirror and I'm definitely seeing a difference now. So this is my face. I know the lighting is not totally great in here. I'll have to like take some pictures, but hopefully you can tell a difference in my face. As far as my face, it does not feel heavy, even though it may look like I put on a lot. My face doesn't feel heavy. It feels very light. I can see looking in my face that I definitely have some coverage going on, which is really good. Of course, you do want to set this. I don't recommend just leaving it as well. If you want to, you can. You would probably get like kind of like a nice little finish. I'm going to use my MAC Skin Finish Powder. Take a little bit of that with my Eco Tools kabuki brush, and I'm just going to do a light layer to set it, because I have an oily T-zone, so it's important for me personally to set my So yes, that is how you apply the Lush Colour Supplement on your face, and that is how you mix it. Like I said, you really have to be careful on how much face moisturizer that you add, as well as how much of the color supplement. It really is up to you. Like I said, if you want to lighten the color supplement, you would probably use a little more cream. To darken it, you can add a little bit, like a little smidge of your other foundations. And also remember, if you're going to set it with powder, that's going to also adjust the shade a little bit as well, and just make it look more natural. So I hope you found this helpful, and yeah, I'll be posting this video on curlygirlbeauty.org, and if you have any questions or comments or concerns or anything, leave them below. I'll talk to you later.